We are having a clean start this week, and I wanted to just give you a description of a little bit more of what a detox is all about. You know how nice it is when you go on holiday. You know how nice it is not to have to do anything. You know how nice it is not to have to think anything or have a long list of things to do. And that's very similar to what it's like when your body goes on a detox. Your digestion system just goes, oh, hallelujah. I don't have to sort of separate all those proteins and carbohydrates and vegetables and fruits and sugars and all the rest of it. It's a holiday for your digestive system. And you know what you feel like when you've been on holiday? You feel rebooted, re-energized, your immune system's so much better. So that's what a detox does for you on the inside. Now, this week I'm going to be following the Home Detox Box. This is a box that I created 15 years ago when I first moved to France, when I was breastfeeding and looking after my little boys. I wrote the book, this one here. This is your guidebook that you get inside when you do a detox at home. So you've got every single day what's happening on the inside of your body. You've got what times to take your shakes. You've got what times to take your enzymes. You've got what times to take. There's a little timetable that we put together. That's it. You've got, you know, how to make your shakes, options of how to make them, what flavors you want, when to take your enzymes that are just going to do amazing things on the inside of your digestive system, when to take your probiotics, why you're doing what you're doing. And it also has a few questions in there about, you know, what might be going on behind the scenes and how you can change your perspective. Now, this I wrote 15 years ago, and it is one of my bestsellers. It is absolutely amazing. And when you follow this little book, you also get, you know, how to start, how to think about things in a different way. And you've got notes that you can put on the back. I tell you a little bit more about, you know, because not everybody can do this kind of thing at home. It also tells you how you can get to me at Retreat Biarritz, so that you can come and have a holiday. You can physically come and have a holiday as well as a digestive holiday. And we go walking and do all those kind of things. And also how to start eating again. So this is all in the little booklet that I put together. Now, what's actually in the kit itself that I am following this week? So we have, I'll come to that a little bit later. We have 4 packets in this box. We have psyllium and bentonite clay, which is the thing that you make 3 days fast with, the shakes. So you can make this with water because it doesn't taste of anything. So maybe you want water, maybe you want to put some apple juice in there. If you're deciding not to take sugar for the whole week, which I thoroughly advocate, you can put cold tea in there, rooibos tea, or maybe you want lemon juice or something like that, but not sugar. So maybe that's how you want to do that. So you make a shake beaker, you put 1 measuring spoon of your powder in there, you shake it up and you drink it down. Now you have about 4 or 5 of those during the day. And what this does, the psyllium swells up to 40 times its bulk. So you're taking a lot of fiber during the week so that you can clean your digestive tract. Your digestive tract is from here, down through your stomach, down through your small intestines and into your colon, into your big intestines. And it helps stretch out the intestines, all the little nooks and crannies, all the little folds of skin like this. Every single time your intestines turns, you have folds of skin like this or more, and you have little bits of food and things that get stuck in your in the corners and in the foods there. So mucoid-plaque comes along and smooths over that. Now you've still got a chunk of food, unchewed meat or carbohydrates or something like that, that are in here. So when everything has a lot of bulk going through it, it's just about sweeping it through. It's sweeping through so that you can actually get to those pieces that really need to come out, because you've got, this is where infections start, and this is where, you know, nose dripping and all sorts of different things go on, because you get infections and, what am I trying to say? Bacterias and parasites, Very nice. You know, all get stuck in this because they love the old food that hasn't been digested properly. So you want to be able to sort that out and get rid of an awful lot of the bulk and things that are still held onto your intestines. Things that can stay in your intestines for up to 10 years, longer even. So that's the psyllium, and that's the sort of the high fiber that goes through. Why is there a little bit of clay in there? Because the clay is very cool for your digestion, to have something that sort of pulls everything together and sticks everything together and lets it all come out of your so all the way along it's pulling everything together, gluing everything together, and then it can all come out kaboom at the other end. All right, so that is the psyllium shake. Then we also have enzymes. We have the enzymes and the whole list of ingredients on the back of the enzymes there. They are digestive enzymes. So imagine, again, going back to what the intestines look, they look just like this. They look like my arm. You get the folds of skin here. You get the old debris and things that get caught in the corners. The mucoid-plaque comes along. Mucus is just mucus. It's just a lubricant within your body. It comes along and gets dried to the inside of the intestines. It gets more and more dry on the inside of the intestines. All the old food and everything gets blocked in there. Now, when you take these enzymes during the week, they actually soften up the mucoid plaque. They dissolve it. Enzymes dissolve your food matter and help them be broken down. It actually gets into the old food that's there as well and starts breaking that down. Now, the only thing is, when you don't do a fast and when you don't do a cleanse, that just stays there, and gets rock hard, and becomes a little bit of a knot in your intestines. So it's really good to give your digestive system a really good holiday from time to time, so that you actually have access to this. Now, you're going to do yourself so much of a big favor if you actually take enzymes and probiotics during the week, because this will help you melt it down and eradicate it from your system. So those are the enzymes. You have 15 enzymes in this particular kit that allow you for the first 3 days to be taking the high fiber, and then about an hour after you've taken that shake, you take the enzymes, so that you can actually dissolve everything that's old and sticky and hardened and old food and things like that that are still blocked inside your intestines. What you also have inside the kit are probiotics. These are fantastic, and they are there's like 600 million different varieties of bacteria that you need within your gut. These are specially coated so that they don't have to be kept in the fridge. And these are brilliant because these actually help break down what you've got in your intestines. They help put down the good strains of bacteria, help provide the food for the good bacteria, the good strains of bacteria, and they demolish kind of the old and the bacteria that really isn't helping you, that's really kind of causing you problems. Now, when you've got the bad kind of bacteria in there, it's a huge invitation for parasites to live inside your intestines, and you don't want that, because that causes a lot of problems, a lot of illnesses. You know that your health starts in your gut. So really, if you're feeling exhausted, if you've got other things going on, or eczema or aches and pains, a lot of it can be brought back down to the gut. So the putting good bacteria back in with these probiotics, and you take these probiotics every night. So when you're sleeping, they've got the longest period of time to sort of help the strains of bacteria grow and get really, really strong within the week. So those are your bacteria, those are your probiotics. Now, many of you might know that antibiotics kill every single bacteria within your body, and you really don't want that. You really need to be able to put back good strains of probiotics into your gut. Now, there's also probiotic foods and things like that. I'll talk about that on another week. And just as a little present, after you've done your fast, after you've done the 3 days of fasting, you can take psyllium just on its own. It's high fiber, and it allows your body, your intestines and everything like that, just to keep sweeping through. Anything that's been released just carries on sweeping through. So those are the 4 packets that come with the kit, with your own measuring spoon. Now this was one I've used because I am doing the detox this week. What you also have inside the detox kit is an enema bag. Now, you also have instructions for the enema bag within the kit itself as well. The reason we do an enema is you want to be able to flush out as much of the stuff, the debris, the waste, the mucoid plaque, the old bits of food, anything else that's got stuck in your intestines. You want to be able to flush that out as soon as possible. So the quicker you can do an enema is that the quicker everything comes out. Most people get horrendous detox symptoms from headaches, crabby, bad breath, stomach ache, not being able to concentrate well, needing to have a lot of sleep, a lot of headaches, and not feeling very well, and just absolutely exhausted. Because you're releasing an awful lot of old stuff within the body. So when you do that, you feel it again as it's coming out. You know, it's a bit like when you release emotions and things. When you really release them, you kind of like, ooh, that doesn't feel very good. That, ooh, now it's gone. The same thing when you're moving things from your intestines. When things are coming out, you tend to feel them again. So like if they've been in your cells and they're being drawn through your cells back into your intestines, back into your digestive system, you know, as these things are moving around your body, you may feel, oh, I just feel awful. I'm feeling so exhausted and headache. The enema helps 100% to bring everything out of your body as quickly and easily as possible. Not only that, but your body rehydrates itself from your intestines, your bowels. So the more hydration, the cleaner the water, the cleaner that particular environment is, the better hydrated you are. And the better hydrated you are, the better you feel, the better you look, and the better you sleep, and the better everything else. So this will be a week of cleansing, rehydrating, doing enemas, taking high fiber, taking enzymes, taking probiotics. You will never have had such a clean intestines, a clean inside. You will think so much clearly. You will have so much energy by day 3, and this is all by doing the Home Detox Box. This is a 7-day detox program that cleans and clears and gives your digestive system a holiday. So this is what I'm going to be doing this week, and I'll be here every day to kind of go through that, to let you know what's happening and how I feel, how it's all working out. I'll show you how I make the shakes. I'll show you what I put in them. So enjoy that. Let me know how you're getting on with your cleaning a clear slate and starting again, and where you're up to and what you're doing, because this is what it's all about. It's like, okay, so what's next? How else do I do that? How else can I feel more and more and more fantastic and get into the body that feels fabulous, darling? I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will be back with you very soon. See you tomorrow.